it has been forever and a day since I have sat behind this camera and I have filmed a video for you guys. I've just been really sick the past week or so, and I haven't been able just to kick back here and film a video for you guys, so I'm very excited to be back. I will be filming the Get to Know Me tag today. I'm very excited to do this. When I did my 1,000 giveaway, I asked you guys to ask me questions, and you guys did, but most of them were about makeup. So I decided to go onto Google and type the Get to Know Me tag, and they had a bunch of questions on there, and I thought I will mix it up with a few of your questions and a few questions from the Get to Know Me tag. This is my paper that I wrote everything on. My brother was like, pull out your phone and have it on your phone, and I'm just like, no, this is a Get to Know Me tag, and this is how I roll. I roll with like a pen and paper. Look, I love my phone, but I'm really old school when it comes to crap like this. So as you guys may know, my name is Zhuzh. It is a nickname that my mum called me when she gave birth to me, and it's stuck around ever since. My real name is Najat. I don't like that name. I was like, couldn't my mum and dad choose a much better name for me, you know? I got, you know, a little bit bullied in school because of that name. They used to call me Najat the rat, so we just moved along from there. And then when I started work, I called myself Nat. And yeah, so I've got 3 different names, but the one that I really love or enjoy, all my closest friends and family call me Zhuzh, so that's why I decided to name this channel Zhuzh's Ordinary Life. I am 25 years old. I am married to the love of my life. We have been married for about 6 to 7 years now, and I am a mama of a 16-month-old baby boy. So that is a little bit about me, and now I'm just going to get into the questions from the TMI tag. I'm just going to jump straight into it. How tall am I? So I believe, because I haven't like, I mean, I don't know if we shrink or not, but the last time I checked my height, I was 170 centimeters. Who was your first best friend? Now, my first ever best friend is Sakina. I went to high school with her, and that is where I really had my first ever official best friend. She is a very beautiful soul, and she is very bubbly and very crazy, and you know, when you get one crazy soul and another crazy soul and you put them together, they just become best friends. So she is still my best friend till today. And yes, what scares me? Okay, so this is very easy for me to answer. What scares me is lifts and elevators. I just don't like them. I have a fear that, you know, I will get stuck in one and it'll just stop moving, and then, you know, there will be no air for me to breathe and the doors won't open, and I just always envision myself getting stuck and then just screaming my lungs out and then fainting. So I can't. So anytime there is a lift, if there are people in that lift, I've got no problems getting in, because I'm like, if I get stuck, you bitches get stuck with me. And if there is no one in the lift, I'll officially take the stairs, unless it's like, you know, to the 40th level, and then I might go halfway, or I actually sometimes wait for someone to take the lift so that I can take the lift with them. That is my number 1 fear. My second fear is the future. I don't know what the future holds. I feel like technology is moving so quickly. Don't get me wrong, I love technology and I love how it's made life a lot easier for everybody. But the thing that scares me is I just feel like technology might take over like us human beings. I mean, we're sort of seeing it at the moment, and you know, God knows what the next 10, 20 or 30 years will look like. So yeah, like for instance, now I go, you know, to a supermarket, and once upon a time there were all human beings, you know, serving us at counters, but now you've got your self-serve checkout plus a few people doing it at counters. I've also heard that they're gonna start doing drones for like pizza delivery, and you know, taking over jobs for like the mailmen, and you know, the drone is gonna start delivering our mail. And it's like, if I order a pizza, I want a human being to ring my doorbell and be like, hey, how are you? Here's your pizza. I don't want to be like, oh, it's a drone. Okay, thank you, I guess. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I am a people's person, and the future scares me in a way, so. And the last thing that scares me is when I turn my camera on and it is facing selfie mode, and you know, my head is just in that state where I can scare anyone. That scares the crap out of me, so I just thought I'll add that in. My favorite and my worst subjects in high school. Okay, so I feel like I'm dyslexic when it comes to education. I feel like I'm a very creative person. So my favorite subjects were PE, cooking, and what else? And arts and crafts. I loved drama. So all of those were, you know, something that I looked forward to actually going to school for. Other than that, everything else I hated, especially math. Me and math still don't get along. You know, if someone tried to explain math to me, they can sit there all day, all night and explain something to me and I just will not get it. I think I lost complete interest in math when they started bringing out the, you know, the y over 10 equals x to 0, and I'm just like, okay, enough. It was already hard for me then, you guys have just taken it to a whole nother level. Another thing that I hated was history and science. So they're my subjects that we just didn't click. Next question, tea or coffee? Coffee any day. I have about 3 or 4 coffees a day. I'm obsessed with coffee. I can live on coffee, and if there is nothing else in the world but coffee, I will be happy with that. What is my favorite childhood memory? Now, the first memory or the first happiest memory of my childhood that comes to me is a pair of shoes that I got. So basically, my mum was a single mum raising me and my brother up, and I was about 6 or 7, I believe, I can't really remember. And my mum took me into a shoe store because we were going to buy shoes for school. There were a pair of shoes that were like, and I will never forget what these shoes looked like. So it was a like white, it was a sandal, and it was like a white foam sandal, and the top bit of it, the strap was like all rainbow colored, and then the other strap that goes around the ankle was all rainbow colored, and I thought that was the prettiest thing I had ever seen in my whole entire life. So obviously I sat there crying for my mama to buy me it, and we left the store and she didn't buy it for me that day. And then one day when I came home from school, she had them sitting right on the dining table, and as soon as I opened the door, that was the first thing that I saw, and then it touched my soul. Like, that was seriously the happiest moment, the fact that I wasn't expecting it, and then I come home and my beautiful mum bought me the shoes that I really wanted. So the next question is, what do I find annoying? I don't find many things annoying, but there is one thing that annoys the crap out of me. It like sends shivers down my spine, and it is hearing someone chew. If I hear someone chew, including myself, I can't even hear myself chew. Like, if it is quiet and I'm eating something, I will literally chew so slow just so that I don't sort of hear it. If anyone is sort of eating next to me, I like have to put something on so that I don't hear myself or that person chew. That just annoys the crap out of me. And that's the only thing that really annoys me that I can think of. And that is really it for the questions from the Get to Know Me tag. And there are a few questions from you guys. What are my favorite affordable brushes? So brand wise, my favorite affordable brushes would have to be Real Techniques, Morphe, and another one that I've just got to know is Klara Cosmetics, and I've just tested them out a week ago and played around with them, and they are absolutely fantastic. So they would be my top 3. So Klara Cosmetics, my Real Techniques, and my Morphe brushes. I think that for the money that you spend on them is pretty amazing for the quality that you get. A step down from that, I would have to say BH Cosmetics brushes. They're pretty good. I mean, they're not as good as, you know, your Morphe or your Klara or your Real Techniques, but they're a lot cheaper, and I feel like you can get a lot of brushes for the price that you pay. Another thing that I love to do as well is my eBay brushes. As you guys know, if you guys watched my eBay haul, I buy brushes off eBay, and I think they're really good for the money you pay. Another question is from Just Maddie. She wants to know, what is your favorite part about doing YouTube? My favorite part about doing YouTube is really just connecting with you guys and interacting with you guys. My second favorite part is this part here, filming. I really love filming videos for you guys. I feel like I get into my zone, I get into my element, and At the start, I used to freak out a lot, but now I feel like I've gotten really comfortable, and you guys will probably see with more videos coming out, I'm just becoming more myself because this is still very new to me. With each video, I feel more comfortable and I feel like I'm just letting my guard down, and you guys are seeing the real me. Not that you guys haven't, you guys have seen the real me from the very get-go, but the more crazier side of me. What is your #1 makeup product that you cannot live without? It would have to be my wings. I cannot live without my eyeliner. Chicken wings. Chicken wings sent me a question, and he or she wants to know, what is your favorite lip color that you reach for? My favorite lip color of all time would have to be either a nude or a mauve. They are the lip colors that I go in for pretty much over any other color. Hi wants to know what inspired you to make a YouTube channel. I actually did YouTube 4 years ago. I only made like 2 videos, I believe, and that was back in the days where like you would just film off, you know, your webcam on your laptop, and then there was no editing, or there wasn't anything like YouTube is like now. So when I did it 4 years ago, I really enjoyed it. However, I guess I didn't really enjoy it to what I'm enjoying it at the moment. I just put my 2 cents in there because I thought it was fun. And then what made me rekindle or reopen the box with YouTube was actually after being a mum. So I've always had something to do with my career or life, or just something that would keep me busy. And I guess after having a little bubba, life just became really routine, and God knows I am not a routine person. I just decided to jump back to YouTube and do it all again. And you know, I've got a passion for style and I've got a passion for makeup, and I just thought it would get me out of that routine and just really break it up. And last question is by Marianne Druzy. I hope I said your name right, Dal. If you could have one thing that's impossible, what would it be? Love you. Love you too. Now, you have been absolutely amazing from my I think it was like my 3rd video that I ever uploaded. So yeah, thank you. So if I could have one thing that is impossible, it would have to be a anti-aging pill. I'm sort of scared of aging in a really weird way. Like, I'm not scared of aging itself, but like I feel like I am scared of aging. I don't know. Anyway, it'll be an anti-aging pill. I mean, who really likes aging? I don't, and I don't think anybody else likes aging. So yeah, an anti-aging pill will be awesome. Another thing that if I could have as a superpower, maybe, I would love to be invisible. If I was invisible, just the amount of shit I would know would be so cool. Not from like my family or friends or anything like that. More like I'm like Illuminati confirmed. I'm a freak. But yeah, and that is really it. I feel like this video went on for ages. I actually thought I would get through it straight away. I really enjoyed doing this video. Thank you guys so much for your questions, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. For now, have an amazing day, night, weekend, and yeah, I'll see you guys on my next video. See you later. Bye. Love rules makeup.
Fuck you looking at, man?
Talking about my brother. Just barges in like a little bitch. Do you mind? I'm filming the TMI. Fuck off, cunt. Shut up.